Hi everyone. So this is the update number 2 to the update, the 27 GED update number 1. All right, so I just wanted to go back through my timeline from when I got my GED and where I am now. Not a lot has happened. But anyway, so I got my GED. I was 27. Trying to think, was I going on 28? But anyway, I got my GED, and then I started school. That I got my GED in April of 2016. I started school May. I started school. I enrolled in school May 2016. So the whole, I guess, I've always wanted to be a nurse. So it just wouldn't, it was like this agonizing, um, just feeling, just some, I don't know, it felt like I had something over my head all the time, just reminding me of my failure. So I I just couldn't take it anymore. I had been dealing with with I guess this sense of failure for many, many years. And I had been out of school for about 10 years, I think. Yeah, about 10 years. And not, I didn't feel like I've accomplished anything. I had children and I was preaching to them how important it is to go to school and to get an education. Yet I could not admit to them that I didn't have my GED. It was, oh, y'all, it was terrible. My oldest son, who's 14 now, I'm telling him how important it is to get an education, but I don't have a GED. I couldn't take it anymore. So I said, you know what? I had enough of the procrastination. I had gotten looked at stuff and read a bunch of books, and it was just a bunch of busy words because I was so intimidated by the GED test. So I I just said forget it. I remember, oh, I had to do so many freaking hula hoops, so many holes in the right, just trying to do so many different things so that because I was so embarrassed about not having a GED, and just thinking about my very best friend didn't even know I didn't have it. And I was just as ashamed. My husband didn't know I didn't have it. I was just as ashamed. And, because I felt like a failure. I really did. So I said, forget it. I've looked over stuff for years and years and years. Enough. Face this booger and face this monster, because that's how I perceived it. Face it and go head to head with it. It is what it is. It's time. It's time to go there. So I got in touch with this place, and they did an assessment to see where I was. It came back that I struggled in math a little bit. So I literally worked on, I got an app, which I told you guys initially, the very first video. I got an app. I worked on that for a few days, maybe a week. And then I was like, I'm ready to take it. They were like, oh, you ready? I was like, yep, let's get it over with. And so I took it. I can't remember if I took the practice first. I think I did take the practice. I don't know. Because I know they don't require you to take it anymore. They used to. The practice GED. But anyway, I took the practice HESID test. That's what it's called. And where I am in Tennessee. So I took the practice one, and then, oh no, I didn't. I took the test, whatever. I took the test. And so the way it works is that you have to wait for each subject to come back. When I tell you, my anxiety was through the roof. And I just knew for certain I had failed math for sure. I was like, I know, I'll retake it. I had already told myself, okay, you fail a subject, you retake and get it over with. And as things started to come back one by one, and I passed math, I was like, oh, well, now I'll wait on the essay. That took the longest because they have to read it. And it came back. And in fact, I scored college level for social studies, science, and was it reading or something? And I was just like, huh? I hadn't been to school in 10 years. I'm like, oh, okay. So I was shocked. I then said, wow, I just felt happy, really, really happy. So anyway, but I didn't tell anybody. I didn't tell anyone I'd taken it. I didn't tell anyone I had gotten my GED because I still was very ashamed that I had just gotten my GED at 27. I was ashamed. So I didn't tell anyone. I didn't tell my husband. I wasn't even going to put my diploma on the wall because I have like a little wall in my house where when my kids, get certificates and all this stuff, I put it up there. Well, I wasn't going to put my diploma on the wall because I was just that ashamed. But I did. I never mentioned to him. He never even paid attention to it. And so I finally broke down and told my kids. And then I told my husband. And they were all like, oh. I said, well, I have my GED now. They were so proud of me. So, sometimes it's a lot of things, it's just in our heads. We just perceive things a certain way because of our own insecurities and our own guilt or failures or fear. And it's just us. It's just us. Should I say? I said us. It's just us. And yeah, you just have to get past that. So I started school that May, a community college, which was I felt like I needed to start in community college first. I started school in May and to pursue nursing. And right now I'm in my heading to my fourth semester in nursing school. Yeah, I'm expected to graduate next spring. So it can be done, you guys. It really can be done. You just have to decide what, one, if you want it bad enough. So your why has to be bigger than your fear. The why you're doing it has to be bigger. It has to be, you have to really give yourself an ultimatum. Like, it's either this or this. And once you start looking at it that way, you just start to accomplish it. You just start to push yourself. You go after your goals. You just feel like you have no other choice. When you take the choices and the excuses off the table, you're in a situation where you don't have a choice but to do it. So that's kind of what I was in. And so that's what pushed me. And that's what's still pushing me right now in nursing school. So I'm here to tell you guys that I too felt like a failure. I don't know, I just felt like I didn't do it. I hadn't accomplished anything. I was all this like negative self-talk that was in my head. I mean, oh my goodness. But a little bit down, and I had some confidence. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do this. So you just have to decide. You really do have to decide. I wish you guys well. I hope this has helped someone. Please like and, of course, subscribe. If I can assist you guys if you have any questions, please just let me know. I don't mind answering them. So just let me know. And until next time, bye.